I'm just about to leave Nick Botner's after a week here with Chris, and he took off to Washington a couple of days ago, and I've been working on Seed. For us both, Chris and I especially, I think it's fair to say that coming to Nick's orchard in Yon Collar is a great and holy pilgrimage. The diversity here represents power on many planes of existence. The wise ones these days are suggesting that marrying biodiversity to people and communities is the ecological principle underpinning the return and the restoration of human culture and the world to healthfulness. These trees in that sense are almost magical in terms of the role that they play in supporting our work at a bioregional level in that regard. One of the greatest lessons perhaps that I think Chris and I really see and live with the truth of is that it's not simply that, you know, this was at one point the largest collection of apples in the world. Apple diversity, 4,500 unique cultivars. Many have died, but therein lies a story. These trees have all been in relationship with one another in the same ecology for decades. That's really the story that Chris and I, Chris in particular, have been teasing out of this orchard. It's not so much the individuals themselves as the overarching narrative. How are they in relationship with one another? Where some people see an orchard that's diseased, what we see is a lesson in which varieties have the strength and the resilience and the power to move forward through the challenges of the decades, what we call the future heirlooms. It's that web of relating, that narrative dynamism, that living ecology, in a sense, that the theologians in our line of work refer to as the living God among us, the greenness incarnate, viriditas, Hildegard of Bingen called it. And when I come to this place, oh my goodness, we've spent so much time through the years here in all weathers, being spoken to by these trees. It's such a blessing to be able to look at them through eyes of love. It's love, diversity, alive. And that's what we participate with and engage with when we get involved with the work of the Agrarian Sharing Network. Food's a critical linchpin, but any form of authentic restoration ecology is essentially a conversation with love. Love alive in the more than human realm. First thing we did, Chris and I, when we got to, well, I should say Chris, he's the mechanic amongst us. We fixed Carla's car, and then we fixed a washing machine. Locals come to visit when they hear we're in the hood. This is a pattern and a depth of connection, authenticity, and love that grows out of the trees here, this orchard. This is what it is to come to the heaven of earth, I suppose Jesus might say. I'm headed off to Williams, and see you there if you're around.